Scorpio. Welcome to your love and romance reading for February. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer reading just because I'm using a lot of different cards. I've already shuffled on one deck, which is the numerology. So we'll get an idea of the energy on what's going on with you in regards to the person you're thinking about, your soulmate. And also I'm going to give you an idea of what maybe they might be going through as well. And don't forget, it could be reversed. All right, so take whatever you feel resonates, since this is a general reading. And I do offer something similar, a partnership purpose reading. It's a very deep reading as well, and it's on my Etsy page, so you'll find the link below. Okay, so let's get started here. In regards to the person like you're thinking about, I do feel on your end, this person's on your mind a lot. I do feel that you really believe that it's a love partnership. You feel like there's a lot of depth in this relationship. It's not something to be taking lightly. And Scorpios, you're all or nothing type of sign. You don't bother with things if they don't have any meaning, okay? And usually you, the Scorpion, you're really good at separating like male and female. Like if it's just sexual, it's just sexual. If it's like, when it's like love, it's just love. But when you meet someone that could satisfy you like with the passion and spiritual aspect, emotional, mental, it's like, okay, this is it kind of thing. When you find that person, you hold on for dear life, okay? So whereas some people, like, they just want, the love partnership, and they don't even bother with, like, the sexual part of it, if that makes sense. But for you, I feel like you see this person as someone, it's like they bring out, they make you get in touch with deep emotional feelings that you have, and you do see them as someone like long term. I am sensing that. Okay, they're also helping you express your own individuality. Okay, so that's like a purpose, like why they came into your life, is to kind of put the spotlight on you and like what makes you different. They kind of they make you appreciate more the person, the unique person that you are, like in your like bad and good phases, and like your mysterious, intense phases. You really feel like why you love this person is because they accept you with all that you are, okay? In like every mood that you've showed them. So I hope that makes sense for you, but they're really helping you establish a like stronger sense of self, and coming out there in the world, showing like the real you. Okay, so individuality is coming up very strongly on your end, even though like it's kind of contradictory a little bit right now, because even though you do love this person, I feel like you do need some time to be alone and be independent, doing your own thing in some way. Like you're kind of like, okay, I have to like focus here on my own things, but like yeah, I do love you though. Like just stay right there while I just fix something with my own things. Okay, so it's kind of funny, like you want to have your alone time and independence, but like you still love them, but they might take it like, hey, give me attention kind of thing. I don't know, it seems like you're like really absorbed in something you're doing with yourself, or maybe at work or something that it's like really focusing on the self. Okay, but I feel like with this, it's like you need to keep taking time apart to really get in touch with your feelings. Like, is this it? Like, do I like them? Like, is this real? Like, so I feel like you're spending a lot of time independently, just kind of putting things into perspective. Okay, so it's funny. It's like you really like have feelings for this person though. It's like so much feeling that it's like scaring you a little bit, because you're feeling vulnerable. You're like, oh my God, they're getting in. What if they hurt me? So like, this is like very cute that I'm seeing. There is a rebirth, and they see it too. There's a new beginning here. So maybe you had some sort of past, or whether you've been together, there's like a shift in your union. It's like a fresh new chapter that's happening. Okay. So there's like a death of the old ways, especially if you had like a conversation or maybe you've been through some time alone. I feel like there's like a union and like a rebirth to this energy. So you're kind of, both your energies are shifting in some way towards the relationship. There's like a fresh start, okay? However, this might apply to you. So it's like very much transformed. Yeah, and I'm seeing like the number 1 and 11. So if you're like seeing 11, 11, it's like you're both passing through like this gateway. It's like things are coming into alignment. It's a very much like a twin flame energy as well. And number 1 is all about, you know, new beginnings, fresh starts, taking charge, new initiatives. All right. It's like very masculine as well. So there is a lot of fiery energy, and I'm seeing like passion with like a mental connection here as well. That's what I'm getting. For them, they feel like this is a new beginning for them. Like when they see you, this is something new and like fresh in their life. And you also inspire them creatively. Like they come up with like new ideas, like they get inspired from you. Like maybe they're artistic, so they could be into music or writing or poetry or anything like dance. But you make them more, enhance that side to them. So it's like you're awakening like the artist within them in some way, because they feel a lot of passion when it comes to you. Like you really get them excited where you make them want to sing. Okay, so that's the energy I'm getting here. But also creativity is coming up with, you know, they really feel like it's fun to be around you, and they feel uplifted, and they want to create with you. So maybe they want to have children with you if you don't have children. They want to create and bring, you know, raise a family and bring new people into the world with you. So this is beautiful here. Perseverance is coming up on their end, so they feel this is something like worth waiting for as well. So I am feeling like they're keeping strong with, maybe you're like apart. That's why the independence thing is coming up, and maybe you're apart. Okay. So they're really being strong, and they're really like pushing through. Okay. So they have like a lot of strength, a lot of perseverance. Maybe they're like an earth sign. It could be like Taurus, Leo, or maybe even like Aquarius, Scorpio. Like I just feel like their minds they're very strong. Like they could be stubborn, but when they want something, like they'll get it. So they're like pushing through. Okay. So this is very interesting. And like they really want to build like a foundation, like a strong foundation. See your messages. Everybody's getting this card. Trust. Okay, this situation is calling for you to have faith. So you know what it is that you feel, and your feelings are accurate. Okay, this is something very deep. So it's not something to take lightly for the person you're thinking about. Okay, so everything's happening in divine timing. I know like you might feel maybe frustrated, maybe it's not happening as fast as you might like it to, but it's saying for you to trust, okay, that everything's unfolding in the way that it should. Yeah, Scorpios, you can't go wrong. Always so much passion. When you want something, you're going to get it. Okay, so allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And even if you're a couple, this is saying this month, you know, you're going to kind of rekindle that passion you once have, especially if things have gotten a little dull. You're going to have a lot of passion in your life, okay? And also, like for those of you, you know, maybe you're committed for a long time. If you feel the relationship has gotten dull, be careful like with this as well. Like getting tempted into something, you know, that you feel it could sabotage or damage something that you have actually good going on, okay, with your current partner. So, you know, you should have that talk first. If something you feel is like dying or ending, or it just got dull, have that talk with your partner. Like try to change things, you know, like really be aware, like if this is worth it, this like new adventure to get involved with like a third party, because you might be tempted this month as well. Okay, so really be mindful of that if it's like worth doing that. But overall, this is saying there's an increase of like passion coming into your life. So let your heart and soul like experience it. And also for those of you who are looking, this is saying maybe you've had bad experiences in the past. This is saying you deserve love. You are lovable. So don't put yourself down. Don't be too hard on yourself, because there is like a passion coming in, okay, to prove to you that, you know, even after maybe you thought you couldn't be able to love again, someone comes and sweeps you off your feet. All right. So this is saying that something is coming. So don't be afraid. And, you know, sometimes we tend to say, well, I'll give up. And maybe we just focus on work, work, work. And we don't leave any space or try anymore to find love. But it's saying, like, clear your plate. If you've been overwhelming yourself, it's saying to make space for love to come into your life. Okay. Because you are lovable. You deserve love. Beautiful card. Yeah, very strong though. Like, you've been through a lot. It's really showing it here. And I feel like some of you have kind of lost faith, but it's saying to keep the faith, okay? Because where you least expect it, someone will come in, and when you need it the most, okay? So in the meantime, focus on what brings your soul, you know, lights a flame to your heart, like what brings you great passion in your hobbies, your, you know, the things you like to do that bring a smile to you. So just focus on you if you don't have someone right now, and that person will be attracted to you when you're happy doing you. All right. Yeah, choose love. Some of us don't. Like, we just kind of go about our day. We focus on, you know, we're always occupied with too much work at times. And this is saying you always have a choice as to what you should do. All right. So choose love. So maybe this month you got to make a choice. Okay. So this is saying it's time to choose love. All right. So, you know, if you're like the type that's like complaining all the time, like I never attract anyone, like see if you're making space for love to actually come into your life. Okay. And this is what it means by choosing love. Yeah. The other thing I'm getting with this is like to get rid of and forgive and to lose any resentment or guilt that you have. Just understand that everyone has their own path. Like, people aren't meant to hurt us. Okay. Sometimes, you know, when we're disappointed at someone else that we didn't get some outcome that we wanted to, everyone has their own path and journey. They have to like deal with their own lessons. So sometimes when they act a certain way towards us, like, I don't feel like it's like this person did it on purpose. Okay. And you might think like, oh my God, they hurt me. Like they, you know, they deserve punishment. But it's saying, you know, whether you like this person, when they come to you and you're like, okay, should I give them the cold shoulder? Should I have attitude towards them? This is also saying like, choose kindness, choose love. Okay. Just like, bring it to peace, the situation. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. Don't hold on to anger or grudges. So clear the air. However that applies to you, that's what I'm getting, is that you need to clear the air, and you're going to feel better as a result as well. Okay, guys, so I hope this made sense. It was a little bit of a new reading that I've done. If you want a more detailed one, like he said, she said, or what you feel, what they feel, and like future of the relationship, feel free to order it on my Etsy page. You'll see the link below. Alrighty, so happy Valentine's Day. Have a good one. See you soon.